I got this turbo ordered and just got here. This is a this is GTX3582R Gen 2 Super Core. So look how big this thing is. Holy crap. I'm so excited. I was just mocking something up. So again, I'm actually making a kit for Chinese dealer. He bought the whole thing. I gotta actually make some exhausts, but it will actually line up better than the kit. So you have to buy this thing separate for the V-band. So here's the V-band housing, and there's a turbo. Oh yes. Oh, I've been waiting for this package for a while. They were sending me some watches and sunglasses to try out. So I already picked one. Might not be your style, but they have a bunch of stuff on their website. Honestly, their price is really good. I'll rock them. They're giving us the discount code as well, which is right here. You can check out their website and use this discount code. But definitely nice quality shades for sure. And I love the casing as well. It'll be well protected once it's in here. I can't wait to wear this with a dress suit. That's gonna match like crazy. Thank you, Mvmt. Finally, the engine's been. People ask what kind of engine that was in the back. It's been sitting here for like 6-7 months. He's leaving the shop. Finally, the buyer was able to arrange the shipping, which I wasn't going to be a part of from the get-go. Spinning away, and you know, we could possibly damage it. Somebody, you know, spill something. Everything's my fault at the end. So just good to have it out the shop. And now we're gonna actually drop it off, and JK to get me this pallet. Oh, it's good. Yeah, this was going to be just get picked up, but not only we stored it, now we have to drop it off and do extra stuff. Yeah, so it's all loaded up, strapped down. There goes our ratchets and straps. Also had to just kind of tape it up a little bit, which I did have to do. Shipping company should take care of it, but this is why I hate shipping stuff out. And again, like from the get-go, I wasn't supposed to be doing this. And if something happens, it's gonna be my fault again. So, and it's gonna take time out of my day, give them a call, confirm, and drive to the location, wait, line up, all that. But people don't appreciate that, so. And this guy right here, I don't know. Yeah, so he hasn't really got back to me yet for the last like 3-4 days. So if he doesn't, then we have no choice but like just leaving the car outside, take the key, because it's just gonna it's taking up our space. So yeah, I had to step out for a bit, but before I left, I actually installed the crank and basically put the plastic gauge just to see how much oil clearance we have between the bearing. And looks like, because I just bought the brand new bearings from the Hyundai, and looks like the clearance is just too tight. So what you want to be at is about 15 thousandths, so like 0.0015, between 0.0008 to 0.0015. So this basically shows how much clearance you have. So it looks like over here is fine, or it's pushing, but yeah, I can't use this these bearings. So with this crank, so I'll have to go back to the ones that from ACL, see if they actually clear better. But yeah, definitely it's too tight, and I don't want to risk it. So yeah, I was away. I had to go to a teacher's conference for my first son, and Jake's over here bending over. He's trying to take the rest of carpets out. When I told Jeff to do it, and he never took everything out. So what sucks about those little carpets? It's more sound deadening, and when you get this thing's wet, it smells. So over time, that's just been kind of bothering me, and yet we're pulling out the whole harness anyway. So Jake's just taking it out. Dashboard is out once again. And basically, Jake's been taking stuff out so we can paint the car once it's all welded together. But on the side, I was just welding this top part, and it's all welded up. And it's looking great. Look at those domes. Yeah, it's been a while since I welded the aluminum, but I think it's... Only thing that's kind of bothering me is this is elevated, but nothing I could do. But this thing was actually laying around the shop on the front, so I just kind of tacked it. So you can't really see it until you come close, but it's better than probably nothing on there. It's all scratched up and stuff, so it's not the best looking, but once it's nice and polished, it will look good. So, what are you waiting for, Jake?
Okay, if I pull the seat up.
No, you could take it out.
I have to like go belly up in there.
No, it's fine. You could take the bracket off too, because that needs to be welded too. Alright guys, so it's Friday night here at the shop. After hours it's like 11:30. Just working on my car. Like I said, after hours I'm gonna work on my car. So basically it's really messy because I had to like take this fender on and off like 20 times or whatever. The reason why I'm doing this is basically wanting to get this headlight like mounted. We had to actually adjust this because when we put the bumper on, what we didn't really put into calculation was this fender will actually push out this way. When it wasn't pushed out and we welded a bracket, so headlight was basically kind of sagged down and wasn't really pushed out. And due to this bracket being there, we couldn't really adjust it. So Jake cut this out. I had to readjust it. It's solid enough now to connect it, but I'm gonna end up just because I'm actually out of this little bar, so I gotta buy this and just basically weld it together. So this is now in solid, and the second bracket's on now. And what I got accomplished today, and you also notice that the harness is out from the car. Jake took out a bunch of stuff from inside and out. Also, we took off the dashboard because I'm actually redoing the whole harness so that I don't have to run the fuse box. I mean, which is pain in the ass. I really didn't have to do that just to make it to the event. But while we're at it, I don't want to redo all the work again. So last couple hours, that's basically first hour I was just like bolting this down. But what I got done, I didn't film anything, is the new Bashbar. Woo! Look at that. Alright, so this is all tacked up. I already checked the clearance. The factory bumper fits. I need to do some trimming. But basically, what I didn't like about Sandy's, that's when we didn't have a bender or anything. Not that we have a good bender, is that I just bought the one that has like a maybe 15-20 degree bar, and basically welded that piece here on the straight bar. So what I could only achieve was just like boom, 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 you know what I mean? And then they were like welded together. Now that we have that, once again, just don't mind all this junk around here. But now that we have that cheap eBay bender, it's not perfect, but it does the job. And there are little tricks here and there. I actually learned over time just dealing with that little bars. So basically a little angle right in the center, and then another 10 degree on each side. and then another 10-degree that side, maybe 12 degrees on this side, and that clears the factory bumper, no problem, and it will sit right behind here. And also this bar holds the fender out. It has a little nut that's welded, so it could be bolted. It probably needs a little bit of trimming here, which once I actually take that Bashbar off, again, this is detachable now. I'm gonna actually weld it off of the car so I could get to underneath and everything. And what I also did, it's not perfect, but to hold the intercooler, I made that little bar. But you could see that this is nice, like 45-degree angle, where this is just like quick. So I'm gonna fix that, but I'm gonna just do it off the car. This is actually doing it as holding the intercooler, because I'm gonna make the bracket for intercooler on each side, and also as a bash bar if I bottom out anything, and also the factory jack point. So I could lift up the car with this. I did confirm that fitment is about the same. It may not be perfect, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually still using limited tools, but looks way better than that thing right there, which I was never happy with. And also, like I said, I want to angle it. So here's the deal: when we made this intercooler welded up, I noticed that if I shoot this out right away, if I shoot this bar out this way, I won't be able to use this pipe or everything we did. So I had to angle this one, but somewhat this actually worked out. Oh yeah, and another thing, you'll see all the welds here. It's basically, the bars that, the cage that I bought never had the like straight pipe that's long enough. So I actually welded 3 pipes from whatever I had in the bins, whatever's left out. So basically recycle whatever's left out. 2 blocks in the back are actually junk. One has a crack, one's just like so dirty and contaminated that I can't even use. And the crankshaft from that block is just junk as well. So I have another one that I just started parting out, and I just have to set up to the stand and check the clearances and warpage to see if I could use it. But I don't know. It's gonna take some time. But yeah, I'm gonna probably come in again, probably do some cleanup and finish all the welding and clean up the engine bay now that everything's set up pretty much. And also, here's a little update for you guys. I ordered a body kit. Already paid for it, paid more than this car, the whole thing I paid for this car itself. So I wasn't really stumped about it. I didn't really want to spend too much of money, but in order to make this car look nice, definitely I need to fix that quarter panel. So this is actually a wide body I ordered, and there's one kit out there that will actually cover the whole thing. I might need to fix some stuff like spot right here, but there's only one that I know the fact that because I owned one before. It's already in order. Car's looking really sick and it's coming along. I'm very excited. Also like the video, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.